Level Engine here, and yes, I am well aware that I am pretty much, for the most part, done with this series. It is likely not going to be continued unless something else is just done to it. As vanilla series, unless if I change my mind with the Aquatic update, it's not going to continue as it is. But I want to make one last request to anyone who is still watching this, anyone who does stumble into this video. I have a nice world here. Also took the time to add in some benches during my previous attempt to record this. I mean, I had a recording from earlier, except I didn't switch the microphone on, so none of my commentary got picked up. So I spent over 50 live streams on this one Minecraft world trying to obtain as many items as possible, hopefully getting all of them. I stopped about 3 shy of having every item in the game. Those 3 being mob heads you get off of exploding charged creepers. Yeah, if I would have really done this 100%, you'd see a zombie head, a skeleton skull, and a creeper head. Yeah, as of 1.12.2, the only way to get those is to just be lucky enough to stumble into a charged creeper, which that very rarely ever happens. I've never seen one in my vanilla Minecraft Let's Plays, or just ever. Okay, but that's besides the point. What I'm hoping you guys might do is download the world, because I'm gonna put it up for download. You can do whatever you want to it. And I do mean that you can literally do whatever you want to this world. And you can also send it back to me once you do whatever you want with it. And then I'll play it, and I'll see what changes you make to my world. And I'm expecting to get at least somewhat hilarious. In case you're wondering exactly how you're gonna go about this, because this is a survival world, just to make things much easier for yourself, you can open it to a LAN world, set the game mode to creative, make sure you allow cheats, because if you don't do this, you're gonna have to close Minecraft, reopen it, and start all this step over again. Start the LAN world, open this up to a local area network for yourself, and allow cheats so you can do commands on the command line interface like game mode 0. Game mode 1 would be creative mode. I think game mode 2 is spectator. No, it's adventure mode. 3 is probably spectator. Anything past that is like out of the range from 0 to 3. So game mode 1 would be creative mode. So now I can fly. I can't die unless I just dig my way into the void, which I'm not going to do. I have access to every block in the game, every item. Well, except for those mushroom blocks here that you get with some touch off the mushrooms in the roof forest, but you get the idea. Pretty much everything you could need. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to at least see 1 or 2 people use TNT if someone actually sends me a world back. I'm pretty sure at least one of those guys' submissions is going to involve TNT. So just for an example of what you can do, you can literally just go and grab whatever block you want and start building. You can start destroying stuff, you can do whatever, really, I don't care. But just don't make it too explicit or I might have to age restrict the video for that particular submission. Because I don't want to get any sort of strikes for this. So for example, you can just easily make a stick figure out of diamond blocks, but that's really not all that interesting compared to some of the other things you could possibly do with this. And just to be fair, I'm just going to get rid of it and not actually leave it there. Or you could also opt to open this up in an external program like MCEdit, though I don't really know if you really need to do that badly anymore, because in creative mode there's just so many more things you can do in the command line interface compared to when I was using MCEdit back in 2012 and 2013. They've added a lot of updates to that, so the creative mode command line interface, there's just so many commands you can input. Only 1 or 2 of which I actually remember by heart. So I'm not really going to be the guy to ask as to how to do that. But you can always just open up the LAN world to yourself and just place blocks, destroy stuff, do whatever. You can destroy literally anything you want in creative mode. So yeah, that's it. And I hope to see you guys send some worlds back and I'll play them.